Hi guys, it's Esther with Esther's VSG Trek. It is February 16th, 2017, and it's Thursday. It's my 24-week post-VSG update. I first want to say, before I forget, happy birthday, Bridget. That's my sister, Bridget. I have 3 older sisters. She's the one right before me, and today is her birthday. I hope God blesses you in ways you just haven't even imagined this year. I don't think she watches my vlogs, but it's out there in the universe, right? So yeah, it's week 24 today, and it's actually week 7, day 4 of keto as well. Today I come to you with a 2.8 loss. Yes. Whew, 2.8. Last week I was 198.6, and today I'm 195.8. And that makes my total loss since June 24th, when I decided that VSG was for me, at 61.9. I'm in the 60s. I'm finally in the 60-pound loss range. That's for the whole time. And since surgery is 43.8. Yay. Oh, I meant to look at it beforehand. I'll probably do something and add it towards the end. I had a really big slowdown, and it was my head. It wasn't keto. It was my head's application of keto. So yes, if you go to those calculators, and I'm probably going to say any calculator that's going to give you macros for something, it's going to just give you a flat out number, but you have to remember not everybody's the same. And what's funny is Anna kept trying to, Anna VSG, like mildly hint that she's doing it. She's been on what I'm trying to do for much longer, and it took just information she shared. It took watching Nirvana. It took finding Jason Whitrock. It took weeks of frustration that the scale wasn't moving to realize I need to adjust my macros. I already always have, well, I don't always say, but I've mentioned that I believe that you'll always have that inner fatty, that even when you lose the weight, you can't adopt the lifestyle of a thin person who's always been thin, because the metabolism is completely different and their history is completely different than yours. So I took that keto calculator as the rule. No, it said I needed to eat X amount. It said I needed to eat this much fat, this much protein, the carbs, that's non-negotiable. Negotiable is under 20 net a day. So I was like, no, that's it. And my inner fatty is like, yeah, this food is good. Cream it up. Woo! And wilder, because I mean, my brain, it's good food, guys. Yeah, you missed the carbs at first, and yeah, I was smelling a French fry yesterday, but it was more for comedic effect. I didn't even try to put it in my mouth. I just don't want the carbs anymore. I do miss it. I went grocery shopping last night, and when I went down a couple aisles, when I walked by the sugar, it just hit me. Woo! I told my husband, honey, hold on. Be careful when you walk right here. Hold your breath if you want. Hold your breath. Because that sweet smell, I'm sure that was a carb at least through my nostril. So, of course, you know how things taste. You want it, but that physical desire of put it in my mouth, it's very different. It's so very different. So, yes. 2 weeks ago, I adjusted my macros. A week ago, Monday, this Monday, I adjusted them again. I forget what they are, but I'm like at 1300 something calories a day, 100 and something fat, and 80 something protein, I think it is. I'm just shooting for it. And then I don't know if I'm fat adapted, but I have not been as hungry. Yes, when I went out of town, I got very snacky, but it was my mind more so wanting to go to the old places that I knew were delicious. Oh, there's some places down south. Anywhere you go, there's going to be some awesome food. And my mind was like, don't you want some? Don't you want some? You're not coming back for a while. Don't you want some? And I took a lot of snacks, macadamia nuts, boiled eggs, cheese sticks. I bought some jerky when I was down there. We had good coffee. with the Starbucks has heavy whipping cream if you're doing keto, if you don't know, and they have sugar-free syrups. Don't do anything they pre-mix, because Nirvana's talked about like a light base that still has sugar. I don't do any of that. I just don't. Give me my coffee, give me some heavy whipping cream, and if I feel adventurous, some sugar-free dolce, cinnamon dolce. Yeah, that's my jam. But I've been making my coffee at home. I've just been doing it at home. So I just feel so validated that I finally saw a real loss. 2.8. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. I haven't been as active as I mentally have wanted to be. Today, this morning, I did do 20 minutes on the treadmill. We are still adjusting to that 5:30 wake up time. We want to wake up at 5:30, spend some time together, have the kids kind of wake up in the bed from their room. They come over and they cuddle up, and then we do some devotional time with them, just a very simple story. And my husband reads something, and we have a little prayer to start the day. And then, it's packing the bags. It's trying to get him out of here by 7:10. So I can start work by 8:30. So I do have that pocket of time. And today's the first time that everything's been in order that I've been able to work out before. That's the time that I can try to do some major cleaning, or if I need to run to Walmart. I can technically start work at 10 Central. I'm sorry, 10 Eastern, because that's 9 Central. My company's out of Central and I work from home time zone. But with my husband starting the new job, I need to pick up the kids, so I need to start by 8:30 Eastern, which is 7:30 Central, so I can get off on time to pick up the boys. So the adjustment this week is still, we did pretty well the first week, but then we went out of town, and that just hot mess. So we're getting better. I'm hopeful for next week to be a little bit more on point. Bedtimes have to be good. We have the kids on point by 8:30 now. It used to be later, but my bedtime, I need to work on that. My back was hurting me the other day. I did a little video on how I make my breakfast broths, which are delicious. They're so good. They sound crazy, but they're really, really good. And you get a lot of vegetables in with that warm, salty broth. Adjust this all if you're not on keto, and the oil and all that. You can make it to taste, but it's really a delicious way to eat some good, nutritious food first thing in the morning. I have a bunch of shout outs. I think I'm going to end this now and maybe just do a separate shout out little video, but I just wanted to be sure I can get this up and say that week 24 is the week of progress. I have recommitted myself. If I haven't been able to do those workouts, I've been really focusing on the calories and leaving a lot on the table. I've been really focusing on my hydration and making sure I drink a lot. So if I can't do the exercise, I'm really making sure that my hydration is on point. And I've been on top of avoiding potty issues too, which since the road trip, I've been really good. Ooh, probably the best week in a long time. I credit some oxtails to that. Ooh, his mama made some oxtails. David's family's Jamaican, so what is the curry meats and the oxtail is delicious. But my mom bought some, so we're gonna have some here today too. Delicious. Never had oxtail. I know it sounds crazy, but Perforce has a video on how she slow cooked some. That's one way to do it. And we're probably going to do more of a Jamaican style because I don't want to use the tomato base for the carbs. Maybe I'll add just a little tomato base because Jamaicans use butter beans and then like a gravy, and Dominicans use more of a tomato base with like onions and peppers, and it's so delicious any way you make it. Very fatty food. So if you're on keto, consider picking up some oxtails. Delicious and so tender. It's like butter. It's like butter, baby. So yes, I'm going to do another video with all my shout outs because I have a long list of them. I really do. So many people have done such great jobs. So I'm recommitted. If you find yourself in a funk, work through the emotions, because I firmly believe you do have to work through those emotions. They're part of the journey, but when you get sick of it, try thinking of why are you tripping yourself up? You're tripping yourself up somehow. Not the way I did. It'll be your own way. So what am I doing wrong? Can I do one thing right? Can I get my water in? Can I at least do that? Or can I at least eat every X amount of hours if that's your problem? Or can I at least pack 2 healthy snacks if that's a problem? it's those little things that really move it, because I've modified my calories, I've upped my water, I am eating less, I'm focusing on leaving more on the table. 2.8 loss. It's so messed up how simple this is and how much we trip ourselves up. So try not to, but when it happens, try to recognize it as fast as you can. Easier said than done, but maybe you'll remember and watch the videos. Like I said, it's been watching a little bit of all of you that like started putting the pressure on my subconscious that finally was like, let's get on point. And this is how we're going to get on point. And on point I am. So have a great day, guys. Bye.